Welcome back to the Friends Without Benefits podcast, where we talk about movies, games, and anything in between. My name is Kalen, and my co-host today is Jeremy and
Hello.
Where's Dakota?
What? Dakota? Where'd he go?
Maybe he's
in the
missing.
Batcave somewhere.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe he's off trying to be Robin. But
the bad Robin though.
Yeah.
Not
Tim
Nightwing.
Drake.
Yeah, Tim Drake for sure.
We're gonna be talking about Batman in general today. The animated, live action games, everything. To start us off, I wanted to talk about Jeremy. Who do you think is the best / most skilled, strongest live action Batman out there?
Like if they were to be pitted up against each other.
Yeah, or just has the best feats overall that we've seen on the live screen.
Well, how I'm thinking about it, I'm thinking of like who's like the actual like strong. Like I think there's a difference between skilled and strongest.
Yeah.
I'll separate them. I think the strongest, I think it's Affleck. I think the Affleck is the strongest. For
agree.
obvious reasons. I mean, bro's a truck. He's huge.
Yeah, they roided him up a little bit.
Yeah. And he's like the closest to if the Arkham games, obviously he's like the close. I guess you could say the comics too. I mean, he's pretty bulky and big.
I would say he's closest to the Justice League Batman, where he's actually like maneuvering around and he's like placing bombs on the back of Darkseid's minions and shit.
So he is like, I feel like if he were to go up against the other Batman, he would like punch him one time, they're down, like they're done.
He would wreck them. He would wreck them.
And with this whole like Clooney, I think Clooney's just too dumb to even have any chance in either of the things. Like, come on, Rick, really?
Can we agree real quick? Clooney is the worst Batman.
Oh, for sure. I honestly don't think it's his fault necessarily.
He was kind of thrown in there because Michael Keaton was out of the picture. I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah. He was after Keaton, but I mean, still, he's even if he had a strong script, I don't see George Clooney as like Batman material.
Yeah, I don't.
Like, it doesn't make sense for him to be Batman, but like say Affleck were to fight the other Batman, right? I think Clooney is just too stupid to even have a chance. Pattinson is too new. Like he's too new. He's
too grounded
Batman.
As well.
Yeah. I feel like as Pattinson would get older, he might have a chance, but as of right now,
maybe in hand-to-hand combat, but not technology-wise.
Not now though. He's still too new.
I agree.
I would say the Bale is probably the closest chance, against Affleck, because I would say he's like I wouldn't say he's the smartest. Pattinson would be considered the smartest, but I'd say he's the most agile.
You think Pattinson is the smartest Batman?
I'll get into that. I think Bale's the most agile. Keaton's suit would probably restrict him so much with that neck that you can't like turn his head. So
you're saying he's the most agile, excluding Ben Affleck?
I think Bale is more agile than Affleck is. Bale's smaller.
I don't think so. Just because when we see Affleck fighting the Darkseid minions, he's like maneuvering around like he's a superhuman almost.
But he's using the grapple. He's using the grapple to do that.
But do you
any Batman could use the grapple to do that?
I don't think they could. I think they animated him in a way, or VFX'd him in a way to where he seemed almost like a snake moving around enemies. Like he was moving unhumanly. So I would say he's the most.
The issue with is Affleck's movies are supernatural, like by default. So they're gonna it makes it look.
That's what I'm saying.
Where Bale's is more grounded and realistic, so it's gonna he's acted like a human. But I do think Bale would be a little bit more agile. But so I think the strongest muscle wise is Affleck, but I think this most skilled would be Pattinson. I feel like Pattinson's the only one we've truly seen in live action that's used detective abilities that I can think of off the top of my head. Keaton, I'm pretty sure Keaton probably has, but it's been so long since I've seen those movies, I can't remember any scenes off the top of my head. I just remember Pattinson is the only one I remember actually. The whole movie is pretty much him being a detective, honestly.
Yeah, I do like the detective side to the Pattinson movies and how it's more of like a murder mystery at times, and like
it seems
grounded.
It seems like live action Batman, they just dropped the detective idea and just went for action, and they brought it back with Pattinson.
Yeah. They've definitely focused more on the Justice League aspect of Affleck's movies. Even when Superman and them aren't involved, and he was more so on his own in segments in Batman vs Superman, you could tell he was just like that superhuman level, especially in the warehouse scene when he's like slamming people through the floor and shit. As cool as it is, that's definitely his best moment in any of the movies.
For sure. And it sucks we never got a solo movie for Affleck. I think we were robbed of that. I didn't help.
Could have been good.
It didn't help, like, you know, with every with every fucking Community, as soon as somebody new comes out, everybody shits on it like crazy.
Yeah.
And then when he's gone, we actually liked you. Please come back.
It was the best one.
If he wasn't shit on, I feel like we'd have gotten a solo movie and we could have seen his Batman in full potential.
But to be fair, we did get Man of Steel, and that movie was dog shit. So like,
no, we were
I
talking
don't
about
know.
that.
Do you think Zack Snyder could?
I don't think Man of Steel was that bad.
Agree to disagree.
Well, we're not talking about Batman. Or fuck, we're not talking about Superman. What do you think?
I would agree that Ben Affleck's definitely, I would just say he's the most skilled and strongest.
Okay.
And then I would say Bale is a close second for skilled, seeing how he trained with what's his name, Ra's al Ghul. Ra's al Ghul. Yeah, he was trained by him, right? And
right. That's where I get
movie?
Like, yeah, that's where Batman Begins. That's where I get like his like agility aspects from. He's like kind of like a ninja. Like a little ninja.
He's more ninja trained, like in the comics, and I like that version of Batman where he's trained by them.
But we don't necessarily know if the other Batman were trained by Ra's al Ghul now. They just never mentioned it because Batman Begins is really the only one where you see him become Batman. The other ones they already are Batman. So for all we know, he could have also trained with them.
I hope that I don't know if I want to get into this yet. I think I'll wait till later about Pattinson's Batman and how I hope they shape him in the future. But I hope they don't completely keep him grounded. I'm just gonna say that for now.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
Okay, well, moving on to our next question. This is a pretty heated one. Do you think Terry McGinnis, Batman Beyond, is better than Bruce Wayne?
I didn't think this would be this heated. Is my answer about to create some controversy?
I think my answer will create some controversy, but you go ahead.
I think Bruce Wayne's better.
That's the general take. Yes, I would.
Oh, it is? Okay. Well,
see that as a general consensus.
Really? Okay. Well, I'll tell you why. I think it's because Terry had the opportunity to learn from Bruce. Like Bruce built everything from by himself. Like that was just all him.
So you're saying he's pretty much like a Robin. Like he's like a Robin wearing the Batman suit.
I wouldn't really say that. It's just he didn't have to learn everything on his own. I wouldn't say he's Robin, but like when he took up the Batman mantle, he already had stuff in place for him. And then he just made everything better. But everything was there for him, right? I think I don't think there's a lot of stuff that wouldn't be there without Bruce's initial inventions. Like it's really helped a lot. And I feel like Bruce is a way better detective. I feel like Terry relies way too much on his technology for his detective work, where Bruce actually had to do the thought process. Terry McGinnis had his AI fucking technology in his suit, telling him everything.
Yeah,
it's like they got Friday.
I can say Bruce is more like our fathers, like our generation, and then Terry is more our generation, where we rely on AI and Google Maps and everything. He is that for him.
I just think that alone. I mean, where's the detective work if he just has everything doing it for him? He's not even the world's greatest detective anymore.
It's been a little while since I've watched Batman Beyond, but I do feel like he has been a good detective in instances. But he does have that assisted AI tracking and stuff. Yeah. But so you'd say Bruce Wayne is better?
Oh yeah.
Overall?
Yeah, because he had to build everything from the ground up, and he had to fucking solve problems himself instead of asking fucking Friday from Iron Man what to do.
I personally like Terry better as a character. I don't not like Bruce, but I would say Terry's almost like Spider-Man Peter Parker in a way.
Likable,
where he's more likable character. He's more relatable. I also like the setting. It benefits him a lot more than Batman's. Or Bruce Wayne, I should say.
Wait, Batman's Bruce Wayne?
Shit.
What?
Sorry. Yeah, I think Terry's future setting and his suit I like a lot more. I would also say he has some really cool one-liners that Bruce doesn't really use that much. He's more quiet and just scary, brooding. I think in a fight, though, if they were using even technology, I think Bruce would win 9 out of 10 times. But yeah, I just think Terry's a more likable character, and his setting is cool. And
So
yeah,
okay, here's I agree with you. I think Terry has more of a personality that you can attach to. So I like his personality better. But aside from personality, just Batman wise, who do you think is it like? Do you think he's better than Bruce Wayne? Like Batman
Mm.
alone wise.
it it depends on what you view Batman as. If you view Batman as the kind of person who goes out and just is a good guy, saves the day constantly, then I think Terry is better because he's always there for the little people more. And Bruce is always trying to watch out for like Catwoman and like all these other people that are like important to him. Or, I don't know how to exactly explain it, but Terry is definitely more a man of the people, I would say.
Yeah.
And the closest representation to Terry, I would say, is Pattinson. Pattinson's Batman or Bruce.
Yeah. Not
'Cause
his
he's
Bruce.
like,
Not his Bruce. Is
I just mean
reserved as
him,
well.
him in
Oh,
general, him in
okay,
general.
yeah,
Because we're talking about Bruce Wayne
yeah.
versus Terry.
But we haven't seen anything, like worldly threat wise with Pattinson. It was like Riddler was kind of like a small contained issue.
Yeah, but I'm saying like when he blew up the dam or whatever
True.
and the city's flooding, he's
Yeah.
caring about the
Right.
people. He's not worried just about
Saving
the
them in the
villains. He's
water.
trying to save
Yeah.
them. That's his first thing.
Right.
So he's not putting his necessarily loved ones ahead of everyone else. Like we see Bruce as Christian Bale do time and time again, where he's
Right.
trying to save what's her name? Vicky Vale? Is that her? Who's the love interest in Batman Begins?
Oh, it's fucking. Is it Vicky Vale?
I think so.
Who changed to Maggie Gyllenhaal in the second movie?
Yeah.
Really?
But
Keep
I'm just
going.
trying to say that he puts his personal feelings ahead of his moral obligations sometimes, and I don't think he should.
Rachel
I think-
Dawes. Not Vicky. Rachel Dawes. Forgot about that. Yeah, this she mentioned Maggie Gyllenhaal. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, but you're right.
yeah.
He saved her multiple times, even over Harvey Dent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think Terry's just a more likable guy. He does the right thing all the time, and he is getting thrown into a legacy of Bruce's shit. So like he's dealing with his old villains, his like in the movie with the Joker, I think it's Jason Todd who actually becomes the Joker. And he's dealing with stuff that Batman did. So he has to like solve all his problems.
He's trying to pick up the pieces that Batman
Yes,
left. Right.
yes, exactly.
Okay.
So that's why I like Terry better. But I do love Bruce. It can go either way, honestly. Now, what do you think is the perfect Batman suit?
So speaking of Batman Beyond, I think we're both gonna have the same answer that Batman Beyond is the coolest suit. I mean,
Yeah.
come on, the red and the black, like that's just with the red wings, like the accent is just so sick.
Yeah,
And
for sure.
I like it. I like I have one little gripe with it though that I've never really liked. I don't like the moving mouth as a part of the
Oh, really?
costume. Yeah,
I think that's one of my favorite parts.
I'm not really a fan of the moving mouth. I like the not like nothing there.
Well, you saw how they made it in Arkham Knight, right? Where they just put like a mesh black
right.
over it. I think that works too.
Yeah, that's my only, but I still think it's the coolest suit. I just that's the only gripe I have with it. But if we're but for Bruce Wayne only, I think the Arkham Knight video game suit looks the best. I think after as on their fourth game, they really perfected what they wanted the Batsuit to look like, and it looks really cool. So, Batman suit of all time, Batman Beyond. Bruce Wayne alone would be Arkham Knight suit.
I think I agree with you on Terry's suit, or just Batman Beyond in general. Even when Bruce is wearing it in the animated series, it's really cool. But I like Pattinson's suit a lot. I just like how I don't know, handmade it looks, and it's not like just a $1 billion suit. He's put in money into it, but it's not like Christian Bale's where he's like taking military funding or not funding, military supplies and applying it to his own stuff.
Right.
He just kind of came up with the technology and crafted it himself.
So live action alone, it'd probably be Pattinson, but for of all time, it'd be Arkham Knight. Yeah,
I agree.
His
technology on the Terry suit, the Batman Beyond suit, how he has like active camouflage and stuff. I think
Right.
that's really cool.
Yeah.
So he is it also goes with the art style of the show to make it look that cool. So I also like the what is it? The animated series Batman suit with the gray. I always am a fan of the gray. So I think that's really cool as well.
I honestly, I don't know if I think for me, first of all, I think for me the black, the gray, and the yellow, I think the yellow is too much, makes it a little bit too much. Unless it's like
on his belt, you mean?
Yeah. Unless everything, even the symbol, the yellow and the symbol, unless like the colors are really close together, like if it was like a grayish black and then the gray is a little bit darker and the yellow is like a dark yellow with maybe some, then that works.
Accents.
Yeah, but I think it's kind of weird to say, but I think the black and the gray is too harsh of a difference for some reason. I think Batman works when the colors are like very similar to each other, like the one behind us right now. I think that works just when the colors are close together.
I think that's like a bulkier version of Bale, almost.
It is. And that yellow, it's not really yellow, but you can kind of see some yellow in there.
It's like a dark mustard.
Yeah. But speaking of Batman Beyond, what were there?
Wow. Did you watch all of Batman Beyond or not really?
I don't know. Like, I watched it when I was a kid. Like, I'd go home and watch that on the telly, but like I didn't like sit down and watch every episode consistently. I guarantee you, if I were to like sit down and watch it now, I'd be like, oh, I know that episode. Like, oh, I know that episode. Probably not in any particular order.
It has some really cool villains. Like, I forget what they're called, but they're like based off of like chess chess pieces. So like you got like Ace of Spades and stuff. There's some really cool, unique villains in it that are different than just a repeated Joker or Clayface. Even though I think some of them are in it, they're cool takes in a futuristic version of them.
So yeah,
I suggest rewatching it.
I was gonna say, since I watched it as a kid, I don't really have that much retention of what it was actually happening. I just know a lot about Terry McGinnis because it's about him, so I knew so much about him. But like the overall story and who he fought, couldn't remember. So young when I was watching that.
Okay. Oh yeah, I would suggest watching that and the animated Batman series. It's perfect.
Oh, I watched the animated Batman series. I love that. Yeah, I watch that all the time. Yeah.
I fall asleep to it sometimes. I put it on. I'm like, this is cozy as shit. I'm going to sleep. So, all right. Now, what are your overall thoughts about Keaton, Clooney, Affleck, Bale, and Pattinson? Like, any specific things?
Okay. I might be talking for a while. I got some things to say for each.
Go right ahead.
One. All right. So for Keaton, I mean, come on. He's the first iteration of Batman. I don't think there's anything wrong with him. I think he is like the first superhero iteration on film that was not serious or campy, and they took it like intense and dark. His movies were pretty damn dark, if I remember correctly. Like, these some pretty fucked up shit going on. It really set the tone moving. Like, without Keaton's Batman, who would have known like what superheroes movies would be like right now? It really set the tone moving forward that, oh, we can actually make serious superhero movies and people will
I
watch
might
them.
sound stupid here, but who was Batman and Robin? Was that Clooney or Keaton?
That's Clooney.
Was it Clooney?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I didn't like that one.
No, I'll get into that. But yeah, I just think Keaton he set the tone and made people start taking superheroes seriously. You know, before it was shark repellent, he had shark spray, the shark would explode.
Yeah.
Like, come on. And the bam, wow,
kapow.
Yeah. And then Clooney, it's not his fault, immediately ruins everything I just said. They reverted back from being serious. Oh, people really liked Keaton's Batman? Let's ditch that and have people fight each other on ice skates. Like, come on, really? Are we serious? Jim Carrey as the Riddler. I mean, Jim Carrey's a phenomenal actor, but over the top as fuck.
I think he could play a really good Riddler, though. He's crazy enough in real life to where he could method act his way into that.
Right. It's so funny how many like A-list actors they had for Batman and Robin that just play Uma Thurman as Poison Ivy.
Yeah, that was goofy as she's kissing fucking Robin and it's like
Harvey Dent. Oh my god, I know the actor's name for Harvey Dent, but I can't think of it off the top of my head.
He's like a puppet. He's like,
oh my god,
I'm Two-Face.
He's the guy from Men in Black. What the fuck is his name?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
I can't remember his name.
I know you're talking about. Yeah, I can't remember his name either.
But like he's a big actor. Like they had so much. Arnold Schwarzenegger is Mr. Freeze. Like they had all these huge guys playing, and then they had these stupid roles. Like what was going on? Like the nippled suit. Like come on, are we serious? Who the fuck came up with a nippled suit design? It was so stupid. And everybody over the top acting.
Maybe they were trying to like make one of his gadgets bat milk, where he was like, ah.
Like the from the casting to the acting, everything was horrible. The script, the casting, the acting, like what were they thinking? Like they're so stupid. And then you got Bale, okay? What the fuck happens when you have one of the best directors of our generation, of all generations, have the ability to make a superhero movie with a crazy method actor? You get the fucking Nolan trilogy. Like, yeah, who, like, I never would have thought. It's kind of weird to think about that Christopher Nolan did a Batman trilogy. Just like that guy alone directed
based on his catalog of movies.
Yeah, exactly. He just decided he wanted to do some superhero movies. I mean, his movies are cinematic. They're thought provoking. He's got so many like dilemmas in his movies that makes you really think. Like in the second movie, The Dark Knight, about the boat scene. We talked about it before in an older episode about how the prisoners had a detonator and the civilians had a detonator, and there I think it was like if one person if you blow it, the other boat dies or whatever, but you get saved. And it was really like, what would you do in that scenario? Would you save yourself? Or like very thought-provoking stuff. All three movies were fantastic. I mean, there's probably, if I were to go back and watch them, might be small things I didn't like about them, but I could watch all three of them over and over again. I think he did a very good job for his trilogy, and all three villains that he had for those movies portrayed on the big screen were fantastic. Cillian Murphy as Scarecrow, phenomenal. Fucking Heath Ledger's the Joker, the best Joker we've ever had and will ever have. And then Tom Hardy is Bane. It's so quotable. Bane and Joker are so quotable in those movies.
I was born in the darkness. I'm Batman.
Like, come on, man. And I liked Nolan's side note. I like Nolan's take on Bane as more like realistic compared to like this gigantic Hulk creature that has fucking venom injecting into his veins. I
disagree.
So okay,
I think that the hulking venom is way cooler.
Here's the thing though. I think
Bane venom. What am I saying?
He uses venom. He takes venom into his, that's what it's called. I think it only works if your story is that out there. It's not like it's that like sci-fi. Yeah, Nolan's was very grounded and more realistic, so you would have to have a more realistic Bane.
I agree.
Right. So
it fits for his story. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. And I liked it, but I wouldn't hate a hulky Bane if they were to do it in a sci-fi like movie. The only thing I wonder is what would have happened if Heath Ledger stayed alive, because we know that he was supposed to be the villain in the third movie as well. So I can only imagine.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was supposed to be the villain for Dark Knight and Dark Knight Rises. I don't know how I don't know what the story would have been about if they kept him. Yeah. And also, I don't know if you know this too, I'm glad this didn't happen, but Bale was actually supposed to be in Batman vs Superman.
I don't think they fit each other very well.
Exactly.
So
That's what I'm saying. I'm glad that didn't happen. They asked him to join Batman vs Superman, and then I might be wrong in this. I'm pretty sure Bale contacted Nolan and asked him, like, he's like, I'm not doing this unless Nolan does this. He's like, if Nolan's out, I'm out. And he's even said before, if Nolan wants to make another Batman movie, he's in, because Nolan is going to do it. But yeah, I'm very happy.
I don't know if I would have liked that just because of the ending of is it The Dark Knight Rises?
Yeah, where exactly.
He goes on vacation. Yeah.
He goes on vacation. So, well, that's what I'm saying. I'm very glad that he didn't take the role in Batman vs.
They left it on that note.
Yeah. Exactly.
It was a fitting ending for that trilogy. Yeah. I agree.
Affleck. I'm one of the people that is not a hater on Affleck. I've enjoyed every Batman except for Clooney. I've enjoyed every single Batman. I liked his take on Batman. I liked how big he was. It's more comic accurate how big this guy is. I always like. I might get some hate for this. Actually, we'll save this for later. We'll save this for later. He's got a different take on the world because you're fast forward in time to where Joker's dead from Robin's dead from Joker, and he's got a different view on the world. The only thing, and like you said before, he's super fast, he's got all this tech, and unfortunately though, that's the one thing I have a problem with, is I think he's got too much tech. I think Affleck's Batman relies too heavily on tech. You can, for Batman vs Superman, you gotta have a different suit against Superman. But like, if you, in between the Justice, he's had 2 movies he was in between those 2 movies, the amount of fucking
like 5
tech.
suits.
Well, did he have like 5 suits? Did he wear like 5 different
I'm pretty
things?
sure. Yeah.
Damn. But I mean, like, between those 2 movies, the amount of tech he had was like insane. Like the bat ship or whatever it was, his Batcave was super techy too. I just think he had too much tech, and the only time it makes sense is when he's fighting Superman.
I disagree. I think that he had the right amount of tech because they were trying to go for a more like Justice League-esque Batman, where he's more like definitely not grounded sci-fi. He has all of the technology and he can keep up with all the other superheroes.
Yeah,
he's just not a guy who's really good at jujitsu and other shit.
I'll do a little spoiler, but I'm not really a fan of. I like Batman more grounded than more supernatural with the Justice League. We'll get into that.
I'm
more.
opposite, but yeah.
So that's why I don't like the techie stuff that much.
Okay.
And for Pattinson, bro, let Matt Reeves fucking cook, the director of the Batman. Like, holy shit, dude. He's just ore farming the whole time. Pattinson's just ore farming.
He has some awesome scenes.
Like,
I agree.
Like, and the cinematography was great. The story, really well thought out story. They actually made Riddler terrifying. They did a good job on the Riddler. You like, they reuse Joker so much over and over again. We finally got a different villain for once that has his own movie that's a little bit different, and it's a murder mystery, which is really cool. I like this take on the Riddler, and it's more realistic movie. Like I said, what he's fighting like could happen in some form. Like in the majority of the movie, he's fighting a crime syndicate, like a crime underworld. Makes sense. I mean, there's mafias, okay? Obviously, you can fight a mafia, and then you got a Riddler who basically just creates a cult following because people just believe his wordage, which obviously has happened before. So yeah. his is pretty realistic, and his Batman is very scary, and he's pretty smart with his detective work, and I think he's realistic in the fact as Bruce Wayne. I mean, if some guy is going out at night 24, like every single day, or every single night, every single night fighting villains, you're gonna be tired of shit throughout the day. You're not even gonna be up during the day. You're gonna hate the sunlight. Like when Alfred opens up the curtains and he throws on sunglasses when he walks outside when it's not even that light outside. That makes sense. Mm-hmm. That would happen if some dude is fighting villains at night, all night, and he's depressed all the time. It makes sense, but that's my spiel.
I'm gonna do a speed round of my takes because we have similar takes in a way.
Okay.
But I would say, Clooney was too goofy for me even as a kid. I was like, this shit's weird. I just didn't like any of his suits. Batman, I liked the actor for Robin as a kid. I thought he was cooler than actual Batman. Really? I liked Robin's suit.
I did like him too. Yeah, you're right.
Did Robin have nipples?
I think so. I think he did.
Okay, if they took away his nipples, I think they had the perfect Robin suit. Yeah, the villains were too goofy for me. One thing that did stick out for me was, I still, to this day, at the end when the Riddler has Robin and the love interest, I forget her name, who it is, but he has them in the cages hovering above like a spiky ocean. I always think to myself, I'm like, what would I do if I was like in that? If I had to choose my girlfriend / wife or whatever over like my brother or something.
Yeah.
So it's like,
what would you choose?
Don't know. But that always like gives me a little panic attack when I think about it too long. I'm like, huh, that's a really good. That was the only good part of the movie. I feel was the question that made you think about.
It seems like they tried making a sequel to that movie that obviously never happened.
Yeah. But Keaton was fun for its time. I did like him a lot in the Flash movie. I think he carried a lot of that.
Oh yeah.
Even though overall the Flash movie is pretty pretty poo.
Oh, yeah. But he was not like that in his original movies.
No, he wasn't, but I
Yeah.
think they would have done that more if he was like
Yeah.
Batman longer. And then Affleck, too dark. I just didn't like Affleck that much. In Batman vs Superman, thought he was too cheesy. He's like, and then they got the your mom's name's Barbara.
I hated that. I hate that. I hate that so much. That, like,
Yeah.
you have so many writers. That's what you fucking come up with.
Yeah, it's very cheesy, very
I
bad
completely
writing.
agree.
You were, I don't know, because you were about to touch on it. I don't think Batman should kill. No matter what. But
we have
we'll
I have
leave
something
that.
written down for that later. Yeah.
Okay. Bale. Okay, gonna get a lot of hate here. A lot of hate. Bale is boring as fuck.
That's insane. What the fuck?
His movies are carried so hard by the villains, like Cillian Murphy. Am I saying his name right?
Cillian Murphy.
Cillian Murphy carried that as Scarecrow.
But he's barely in it as Scarecrow. It's mostly Ra's al Ghul.
Yeah, I know, but the parts he is, like with the fear toxin, him injecting it in him and stuff, he does it perfectly.
That's crazy that you don't like Nolan. What the fuck?
Heath Ledger carried
Bale.
that movie.
Yeah.
Carried that movie. What's his name? Plays Bane.
Tom Hardy.
Venom. Tom Hardy also carries the movie. I think he did such a good job with that role.
You just don't like Bale. That's crazy.
Christian Bale is such a boring, monotone actor. His voice
What?
as
You think he's a
Batman is
monotone
so bad.
actor? Dude, he's a method actor. He's an insane actor.
Okay, maybe in other movies, but from what I've seen in the Batman movies, I fell asleep in The Dark Knight Rises. I could not watch that movie. My dad put that on as a kid. I walked away. I'm like, I'm going to go make my Christmas list on my computer. I'm going to put my Xbox on there, and I'm going to have fun doing that and just tune in whenever some fight comes on the screen.
That's insane, dude. Okay, hold on. So you don't like Bale as Batman. I don't agree with you at all. But what about the story at least? What about Nolan's story? Like across all three movies?
You know, it's hard to say for me because I did tune out for The Dark Knight Rises.
Dude.
But whenever the villains are on screen, I think it's solid. I would say definitely the best villains out of any Batman movies for sure. But on the other hand, I don't like what they did with Robin in it. It was a waste of potential, making him a detective and then like slowly hinting at it and beating around the bush. I thought that was stupid. Even if it had to be grounded more so, you could still have Robin and have it grounded.
Right.
Like it doesn't make any sense to me.
But at the end of Rise, they inferred that he's gonna become Nightwing or Robin at least.
But he's too old in my opinion. Like, and he didn't look the part either.
He's not that old. Joseph
He
Gordon-Levitt.
seemed like he was in his 30s.
I don't know how old he was.
He looked like he was in his 30s, but yeah. And then I think I mentioned it. His Batman voice, the worst Batman voice out of any Batman voice. He's like,
Yeah,
it's
you're
so
getting hate for this,
cringy.
buddy. You're getting hate.
It's
for this,
so
buddy.
cringy. Talk
Wow.
shit. I don't care. It's so
Wow. Wow.
bad. Yeah. I don't like
Anyways.
Bale.
Anyway.
It just pisses me off that he's so glazed and
He's good.
Yeah,
I really don't know how you don't think it. Hit me!
no.
Hit me!
Yeah. I don't like it.
Wow.
Maybe as a kid I liked him more because I dressed up as him for Halloween and stuff, but as growing up, he sucks. He sucks.
Well, okay.
So who have I mentioned so far?
Everybody except Pattinson.
Pattinson? Okay. Pattinson, I think he is the coolest by far. He has the most aura, like you said. Him in the subway scene is my favorite Batman scene ever.
Yeah.
Just beating his shit. He's like,
I like the gunshot one better when he's like they're shooting his
with a
chest
shotgun.
crazy.
yeah, and he gets blown back. Are you talking about?
No, I'm talking about is in the dark hallway and there's like 4 guys with like machine guns and they're shooting his suit and he's just walking up to them and he punches the shit out of them.
Okay,
It's
yeah,
kind
that
of
one
like
was
the same
sick.
scene, yeah. But yeah, that subway scene, his introduction was crazy.
Yeah, that was the coolest introduction in any Batman movie ever. I think him getting out of the Batmobile, walking up to Penguin, and Penguin being like,
Yeah.
that was so cold. I loved everything about that movie. I would say the only goofy thing about it was the giant batarang on his chest. I was like, maybe we don't do that in the next movie.
Really? You know, like that?
Not really, no.
Hmm.
Did I can't remember. Did he use it like a
I don't
sword
know.
almost?
No, I don't think so.
Because if he used it as like a karambit knife or something to like hand-to-hand combat, then maybe it'd be cool. But to be able to throw that thing, I think it's a little stupid. But yeah, his technology, it's obviously dated and needs a lot of work,
Yeah.
even though they are going for the more grounded sense. I think he, as Bruce, is a little too emo at times.
But it
He
makes
needs to be more
sense.
playboy.
But it makes
Yeah, but
sense. Like it's more okay. Matt Reeves is going for a realistic take on Batman, not really comic accurate. So
I know,
like,
I
yeah,
know. But my ideal Bruce Wayne is definitely the playboy who's going out to clubs, not so much getting
right.
fucked up, but he's like just flirting with
Charismatic. He's
girls.
very charismatic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I like that version of Bruce.
Okay.
I definitely think he has the coolest scenes in any Batman movie. Yeah, that's my takes on
Side note,
all of them.
I don't know about you, but I have to admit I was a hater when Pattinson was first announced as Batman. I was an original hater. I'm like, why? Like, why are they hiring this guy from Twilight as Batman?
Have you? This is off topic a little bit. Have you seen Devil All the Time with Tom Holland and him?
Yeah,
I think that sold me on his
right.
performance. He's a very good actor.
That's what I was about to say. So I was like, why are they hiring this Twilight fucker as the Batman?
Yeah.
And then I started watching more movies with him doing different
Mhm.
serious roles, like Devil All the Time. The Lighthouse. Have you seen The Lighthouse?
I've seen it. Yeah.
Seen him in Tenet. He's not really serious, but just like him.
I didn't see Tenet.
Him as an actor. It really sold me that he would be a good Batman. And then once it came,
He also hated Twilight, so I mean,
yeah,
that was like just his first gig that he got popular on. So
he wasn't
I
even
think
bad.
he's an amazing actor.
He was in Harry Potter. I don't even think he was bad in Harry Potter.
Oh yeah, he was good in Harry
Yeah.
Potter.
But
yeah,
I was wrong.
I
was wrong about Pattinson for sure.
I wasn't. I didn't have any hate towards him. I think people like majority had the same opinion as you.
Yeah.
Like, oh great, gonna be a freaking rom com or
Yeah.
something. But yeah, I think I got my message across. Do you feel like you covered everything for that?
Yeah.
Okay. What animated series has the best interpretation of Batman to you?
Definitely the Batman the animated series for sure.
I feel like that's a given answer.
Yeah,
but yeah.
I mean, come on, like just real quick. It's got Kevin Conroy. It's got Mark Hamill. Stories are great. The art style, music. I still like the intro for that show is like engraved in my head. Like I feel like that's one of the best intros for like a show of all time.
It is.
I just
It
that's
is
like
great.
well,
Well, I think Batman Beyond's intro is better.
I love the animated series intro. I love it. Absolutely love
Okay.
it. Yeah.
Did you ever watch? I can't remember if it was 2009 or 2006 or even 7. Batman, where it was the one with Joker, where Joker gets turned into. It was Batman versus Dracula. Did you ever see that movie?
No.
Well, it was like Joker had like really huge clown feet. Like they were huge. They were probably like 10 feet long. But I really like that one at the time. I still think I might go back and rewatch it actually.
I gotta watch
spare time.
I gotta watch a lot of the animated. I started watching the DCU animated movies. Like
Those are good.
I've watched 2 so far. I know they get a lot. Like I'm watching the ones that are like have a story. Like they follow a story. Like I know there's some that are just one-offs. I'll probably get to those eventually. Like Batman and Dracula one, that's just a one-off. But right now I'm going through the story, and then I'll probably watch all those Batman one-off ones.
Okay. I need to watch the new Caped Crusader. It's on Amazon Prime. I don't know if people. I think it got like a 7 on like Metacritic and stuff. So I think people have to say it's okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know who the voice actor is though. It could be Roger Craig, who does the Arkham Origins voice. I think he's pretty good.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and then obviously, my personal favorite would be either the animated series of Batman or Batman Beyond. They're tied almost because I would say Batman Beyond is more of a sequel to that in a way.
True.
Because it's like the same art style for Bruce and other characters. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure it actually just continues the story.
I'm not sure about that. Well. I really don't know.
I think it does because in the movie for Batman Beyond, when he goes against Joker, who's Jason Todd, it goes off of the Jason Todd and Joker story in that
Okay.
in the animated series.
I did not know that.
Yeah. Um.
I want you to
Yeah.
rank something for me.
Okay.
Between, well, let's do a little game. Between 6 villains, you're gonna give me the one, like, one being the best, 6 being the worst. I'm gonna try to, you know what? I'm gonna say one at a time, and you're gonna rank it without knowing the other one. You're gonna rank it, okay? 1 through
Okay.
6. All right. So first one we'll say Scarecrow.
Scarecrow. I would put him at 3.
Okay.
I think that's a safe bet. I like how he messes with Batman's psyche so much, and
Right.
you don't see the sides of Batman you normally would of him
Yeah.
being scared,
It's a different
and
kind
then
of villain
him
that you
overcoming
can't.
that.
Yeah, you just can't punch. The villain just really
Yeah.
can't. Yeah. Ra's al Ghul.
6.
Really?
I think Ra's al Ghul is pretty fucking boring.
Really?
Yeah,
I
I
like
never
the
really
whole-
liked him.
I love the ninja stuff. League of Assassins. I love that.
I like
shit.
Talia. I like Talia more than
Okay.
Ra's. But yeah, it's cool he's his mentor, but that's really
Yeah.
it.
All right. Joker.
I want to say 1, but I feel like I'm gonna go 2.
That was probably a bad decision on your part, buddy.
I'm gonna go 2.
No, I actually think I know who you're gonna put as 1. We got Bane next. What do you think of Bane? You could don't even do any version of Bane.
Okay, I put Bane at 4. I like Bane.
Yeah. Okay. You haven't.
I would swap him with Scarecrow if I could.
Okay. Too late, buddy. But okay.
I know.
Deadshot.
Deadshot 5. I think
What? You
Deathstroke's
don't like-
cooler.
You don't like?
I think he's a poopy Deathstroke.
Yeah. You know what's funny? I actually meant to put Deathstroke. So let's change. Let's say Deathstroke instead. I actually meant to say Deathstroke.
1.
1. Okay. Yeah. I literally meant. I was thinking in my head. I'm like Deathstroke, and then I wrote Deadshot in my. So I meant to say Deathstroke. Yeah.
Deathstroke, especially
He's sick.
in Teen Titans as Slade, it's so cool.
Dude,
He's so awesome.
The Teen Titans version of Teen Titans show not good after the first 2 seasons, I'd say.
Really? Or wait, are you talking about Titans live action or
Live
Teen
action.
Titans?
Live action.
Oh, okay. I'm talking about the animated
Yeah,
Teen
I know.
Titans.
I was about to say for Teen Titans, the best live action. We really haven't had live action. Now that I think about it, of Deathstroke.
Yeah.
But I thought they did a really good portrayal of Deathstroke in the Titans rated R show. But yes,
Okay.
Teen Titans. That Deathstroke is also sick as fuck.
Yeah,
agree.
I love him in that.
And then you gotta put number 1. Oh no, you said Deathstroke is 1, right?
Yeah, so this would be 5.
Okay. No. Oh yeah, right. Riddler. So you're gonna put Riddler as 5.
Yeah, I put Riddler at 5.
Okay.
So what was it overall? Deathstroke 1, Joker 2,
Yeah.
3 Scarecrow, 4 Bane,
Yeah.
5 Riddler,
Riddler, and
6
6 Ra's al
Ra's
Ghul.
al Ghul.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Riddler, I think, has really gotten the shit out of the stick with interpretations of him. Even in
I
the
like what you did there on his stick.
Okay. Even in the Gotham show, like it's such a dumb interpretation of the Riddler.
He actually creeped me out like in a disturbing way in the Gotham show with how like he was obsessed with dead bodies and stuff like that.
And Penguin.
Yeah, didn't they have a little love thing going on?
Yes, but I think it took him. If I remember correctly, it took him a while to actually. It took him a while to actually become the Riddler. Like he was kind of like a good guy, I think, for like the first couple of seasons, and then he
Yeah.
slowly started to change.
He was working with the DCPD, right?
Yeah, he was like he had a job there. He was in their forensics team, I think.
Just to talk about Gotham for a split second, I will say that I absolutely love Jim Gordon's character for the first 3 seasons.
Absolutely.
I think that's some of the best like Batman content, even though Batman's not really in it.
Right.
It's just the universe.
Their first season was amazing. He's just fighting the Falcones and the Maronis.
Yeah,
that's
I love that.
That's just great. Yeah, I absolutely agree. But then it went downhill.
I agree.
Yeah.
Okay. So since we're on the rankings portion, I want you to blind rank 6 of these live action bat suits. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
For first one, we have Ben Affleck's Nightmare suit. So when it's in Snyder's verse with the trench coat.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. 6.
Really? You don't like that one?
No, don't.
Okay.
At all.
I mean, I actually, yeah, now that I think about it, it's stupid. Like, why
don't-
does he need to
yeah.
protect his armor from dust?
I don't like that suit whatsoever, man.
Okay. So you put that at 6.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Then we got Adam West.
No, dude. I guess there's a fucking 5, bro. What are these fucking
5?
things you're giving me? Yes.
So would you swap the two, or?
I can't, but I would. But yeah, I think I don't. Like I said, I don't like the color, like that color combo. I don't like the harsh
gray.
yellow, the harsh gray, the harsh black. I don't like it.
Okay. I think it has a little charm for how it started. It kind of
Wasn't Adam West's suit? Didn't he have a different one? Those little purple, or no? Am I just thinking something a little different?
I think he had a purple cloak and
Maybe
mask
that's
at one
maybe what
point.
I'm thinking of.
Okay.
I hate. Keep going.
I'm not 100% sure on this, but Michael Keaton from The Flash.
He still had the cowl that couldn't really turn his neck very well.
Yeah.
It seems a little bit too dated, but
He has the black and the round yellow logo, right?
Yeah, but I don't know if he had that in the Flash though. But I will.
Okay.
But all I'm saying is his suit is a little dated, but it's not the worst. I'm gonna give it a 3. I'm gonna give his suit a 3.
Okay. We got, for the next one, Christian Bale from The Dark Knight and The Dark Knight Rises.
Man, I don't know what you have as the other ones. It's only live action, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna say 2.
2? Okay.
Yeah.
I respect it. For the next one, we have Ben Affleck, armor suit versus Superman.
Hold on, sorry, real quick. For the Bale suit, just real quick. Still a little bit too comic booky, if that makes sense. Like, still doesn't really.
I think
seem
the suit looks a little stiff. I
Yeah,
don't
that's
like
what
when
I'm
the
saying.
suit's really stiff.
He can't really like move around in it. It looks
Yeah.
like. Okay, and Ben Affleck 4. I'm kind of happy with the 4. He needed that
4?
suit to fight Superman, so it makes sense that he has that. But any other reason to use it? No.
Do you know where that suit originated from, though?
No.
I think it comes from when in one of the I can't remember the name of the comic, but it is Batman versus Superman, and Batman ends up dying in that armor in the fight with Superman and like proving his point. I'm pretty sure. I don't remember exactly, but it comes from that. So it's not just a movie original.
Right. Okay.
The last one. Did you have a number 1?
Not yet.
Robert Pattinson.
Oh, thank God, dude. Yeah, that's my number. That's my number. That's my number 1.
I was
for
hoping
sure.
to juke you out and like make you put it at 6.
No, I would not put Pattinson suit at 6. No matter where I was saving number 1s. I thought you were gonna ask Pattinson. That is the best live action suit. Batman Beyond is the best animated suit. Arkham Knight, the best video game suit. Pattinson has the best live action suit for sure. Like you already explained why it's the best. It looks the most realistic. It looks the sleekest, honestly. It looks super cool. Yeah.
I would wear that shit to bed. It looks comfy as fuck.
It looks like it was like military made. It looks like something like the military would make.
I agree.
Really cool. Really cool. And then we got one more blind ranking for Batman games or Batman featuring games.
Okay.
I feel like I'm gonna trip you up on these for sure. I really feel like I'm gonna trip you up. First one we're gonna do is Arkham City.
How many? How many are
6 or 5? Sorry,
6.
5.
5.
Arkham City.
3.
What?
I feel like it's the neutral one. I never got to finish Arkham City. I started it as a kid. I've never gone back, and I have to.
The most
I
beloved.
went back to Arkham Asylum more than I have Arkham City, and
the most beloved Batman game has been put at number.
I do like it though. I've watched gameplay or like the story overview of it. I do like Robin in it. I like Nightwing and all of them. I think it includes all the Bat family very well.
Yeah. Okay.
So I like it for what it is.
All right. Lego Batman.
Which one? Just the first one?
Yeah, the first Lego Batman game.
5.
What? Dude, I love Lego Batman. This is crazy.
Oh, wait. I thought I had 6. I forgot I didn't have 6.
You're gonna put it at
4.
4 then? Okay.
Yeah, I'll put it at 4. That's
Still.
nostalgia carrying it a little bit, but it's still very fun.
But come on, all Lego games are so much fun. Every Lego game is a ton of fun.
Especially like me and you played that. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure as kids. That was a really fun time.
Wow.
Yeah,
I'm
I
surprised.
Put it at 4.
I'm honestly surprised you put it at 4. Okay. Wow. Injustice. First Injustice game.
I'm not a fan of the art style for it. I think everyone looks a little too gray and goofy and long-faced.
Is the art style different from 2?
Yes, very different.
Really? I don't remember that. Okay.
I'm gonna put it at 5.
Wow, you think it's the worst one?
Yeah. Out of the, I wouldn't say it's the worst Batman game ever, or like inclusion of Batman, but just their suit designs and everything, I didn't like it very much. But at the time, I liked it somewhat.
Okay, so you got 1 and 2 left. So,
okay.
Batman Telltale series.
1.
That was pretty quick. Was that always gonna be your 1? Or you think it's the...
Yes, wow, for sure.
Okay.
Out of any Batman story, I think it is the best written. It makes you like the fact you can make choices for Batman and develop him in the way that you think Batman should be is amazing. I think the inclusion of Joker is the best Joker that we've ever seen. Because you start off in Bruce gets admitted to an insane asylum. I can't remember exactly what for, but he meets Joker in there. And then Joker is like buddy with him. You could tell him he's a little off, but he's not the Joker we're used to yet. And you see him slowly decline even into the second season, where he actually becomes the Joker, and he's trying to be a sidekick to Batman. And you have to make, you have to make choices to like be like, that's bad, Joker. Don't do that, or like be nice to him somewhat.
That's honestly really cool. I've only ever played the first season. I didn't even recall that there was more than the first season.
You need to play the second season. The second season is amazing. I would say the first season isn't as good as the second season, but the second season is peak Batman.
I
recommend everyone play it.
I thought I should go up because for your number 2 is going to be Asylum. I thought if I would have gave you Asylum, I thought you would have been like, that's 1 for sure because I played that one so much. But well,
okay. I would swap City and Asylum. Yeah. But Asylum, I like how creepy it is, and I like the atmosphere in it, especially with this. That's the one with Scarecrow, right? When you're hallucinating.
Well, Arkham Knight.
I know Arkham Knight has it over the city and stuff. Yeah.
Asylum is Scarecrow.
I like that section when you're hiding from him and he's like looking around. Yeah, that one was cool. And then Killer Croc with the jump scares and stuff was really cool.
Just a little bit small of a map. Like confined, I should say.
Yeah, I that's the part I didn't like, is how confined you felt.
It's very weird.
But it also it was like a mix of survival horror in a way, in like the setting.
Yeah, it's very weird for like the first Batman game. They decided to make a confined space where you can't really use his flying or like his like Batmobile, his Batwing.
Yeah, they left out a lot of his.
It's very weird they chose an inside place only as their first game to make. Maybe it's because of the hardware restrictions at the time, but
yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
All right, so we're running a little low on time here.
Okay.
So we're gonna narrow it down to one big final question.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Do
you think Batman should kill, and do you think his methods work?
I might have a hot take. I think he should kill. I think 100% Batman should be killing. I think the only reason he doesn't do it is because he watched his parents die. I'm just kidding, but the only reason he doesn't do it is because he watched his parents die and he thinks no person should die, right? That's completely contradictory to what he's actually doing. He defeats the bad guy. They go to Arkham Asylum. They get out. They kill a bunch of people. He defeats him.
Before we get too far ahead, let me say one thing.
Okay.
I think you got his reasoning wrong. I think that Batman, the reason he doesn't kill,
he thinks all life is precious.
No, not even that. He's scared of becoming what he's fighting against.
Right.
So
That isn't. Yes.
if he
okay.
kills, he thinks he's gonna go off the deep end. He thinks he'll never recover from it. He thinks he'll become a villain at that point and start just randomly becoming a mass murderer or something.
But
So
the issue is, dude, is that he's letting these villains kill so many people, and then he puts them away, and then they get out, and then they kill so many people again. There comes a point where it's like you're not solving the problem. You're just delaying. You're just delaying.
he's
him
a
killing
flawed
more.
hero, though. He's a flawed hero. He's not perfect. And
But would you even-
that's what I like about him.
But he's not like helping the city. They all they all come back. They all come back and start killing more people. Like I think, like, let's say like Daredevil, for example, I think he's got a better reasoning for not killing. Okay, it's part of his like beliefs that he has ingrained in his head since he was a child. Okay, and he fights with that no killing idea constantly throughout his comic books and his show. If he should actually kill,
He has killed in the show, though, hasn't he?
no.
I swear I've seen him kill.
He is not killed.
It's pretty brutal.
He is not killed. But he tried to. I don't want. You haven't finished the original Daredevil yet, but he tried to. It didn't work.
Okay.
But dude, the way Batman fucking fucks up his people, dude, they might as well be dead. I didn't kill them,
Yeah.
but they're a vegetable for
When I
life.
stick all the memes of like, I was just getting groceries for my family, and you're like, Batman kicks someone into like a gasoline pump
Yeah.
and they blow up, and he's like ending up in the hospital.
Yeah,
It's
like he beats them so bad that they're gonna have problems for the rest of their lives.
I would rather die than get beat up by Batman.
I just think the main problem is, he's allowing these villains to kill people, and all he does is arrest them and put them away just for them to go back out and start killing more people. It's like Joker, like, dude, they're like the only way to stop him is if he dies. Like in the games, he dies, and then he's no longer a threat anymore. And I think
I think he should let Robins make their own decision when it comes to that. I don't think that he should be dictating their moral compass. I think he
Right.
should steer them in the direction. But if they decide this person is too evil to let live, then let them kill Joker. Let them
Right.
kill Bane. Because they're doing the heinous shit that they're doing, and it's just terrible.
But let me put you with this scenario, okay? The only time he kills Joker is when he thought he killed Jason Todd. Why is it only okay that Batman kills somebody when it's somebody he loves, but when they're going out killing thousands of people that other people love, no, they shouldn't die. But then as soon as it's somebody that he loves, which
I
is
think
Jason Todd,
I
he
think
kills
that's
him.
a conflicted question, because it's a personal level, and that's digging him deeper, and that breaks him more.
But everybody,
Obviously,
they're killing
he's
everybody.
flawed, though. Like, if
don't-
someone was, it's hard to say. I still think he shouldn't kill.
I don't know, man. He's allowing these villains to kill so many people, and he's. I think him being a presence incites violence, incites chaos. I think him being there incites other people. Like Joker has such an ego. He can be. He's nothing without Batman. He is there because he loves Batman.
After a certain point in time, yes, I agree.
Yeah.
He should put up the cowl, and he shouldn't be Batman if it's drawing too much
Exactly.
attention.
His presence incites violence to begin with, and him not killing does not solve any problems with Gotham, bro.
But I mean, come on, Batman's sick. Who cares if
He's-
people are getting stabbed and murdered? It's whatever.
Dude, rent must be low in Gotham, dude. I might be able to buy a house in Gotham.
Yeah. I would say Gotham City looks pretty similar to Buffalo, but yeah.
Wait, we don't live there.
No.
There's one thing I want to add though. I might get a lot of hate for this too. Real quick.
Okay.
I think Joker's overused in Batman media. I think Batman has so many great villains and stories that they can add, and it seems like everybody just wants to use Joker. Nolan, he was about to use Joker for 2 movies if Heath Ledger didn't pass. We got fucking Joker solo movies. We got Joker in the Keaton movies. We got fucking Joker that's gonna be the new Matt Reeves Batman eventually. We got Joker in fucking Suicide Squad. Like, he is in he's in the video games. Joker's in the video games. He's in the
I would say
animated
he's
series.
almost a Robin, though. He's almost a Robin to Batman. Like, you can't have Batman and not have
but
Robin or Joker.
I just think he's overused up the ass. He has so many other. When have we fucking seen like Clayface as a villain? I know Gunn's making a Clayface,
Yeah.
but when have we seen Killer Croc in live action?
I would love a Killer Croc,
Like-
an actual
yeah.
mutant Croc.
Like, why are we not using all these amazing villains? I don't get it. Like, everybody just wants to use
I'll
Joker.
tell you why. I will tell you why. Sales.
I was about to say
Joker sells.
Oh yeah, Joker sells, but like, come on, there's so many opportunities, wasted potential.
I agree. I do like Joker. I think he's one of the best written villains ever. But when you overuse something, it definitely starts showing cracks in the foundation. So, one quick question, because we're about to run out of time here.
Okay.
Who do you think would win in a fight? Nightwing or Red Hood?
Nightwing, dude. Everybody loves Nightwing. Like, Nightwing's fucking Red Hood. What take away his guns? What is he? He's nothing. He's nothing without his weapons.
I don't agree with that, but
I'm just kidding. No, Nightwing. I think. So, like, for example, Nightwing was the first prodigy, I guess you could say, under the first person Batman.
He's the first Robin.
Yeah. So Batman, you could argue Batman was the
spent
harshest.
The most time on him.
Spent the most time. He was the harshest, and he learned what not to do with Nightwing, and Nightwing became a good superhero because of, even though Batman's methods weren't the greatest, he became a good superhero because of what he was taught. And then Batman probably changed his methods moving forward with the other Robins.
Because he saw it didn't work with Nightwing as much, because Nightwing didn't like how Batman was going about things.
Right. He hated Batman and became his own person. But Nightwing probably was able to learn the most than other Robins from Batman because that was his first time, and he probably fucking showed him everything.
Well, I would say Nightwing is the best balance of strength, endurance, agility, and endurance go hand in hand, and detective work. But then you got Jason Todd. I would say he's the most street smart and also the strongest out of all of them, like physically strong. And then I would say Tim Drake is obviously the best detective, like on par with Batman detective. But yeah, I would also give it to Nightwing. I would say he takes the cake and wins the overall fight. But it would be close. I think it would be a struggle for Nightwing to win.
Dude, his weapons are sick. And another side note, best like side character, Nightwing has the best suit.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay. So sick.
I do like his new 52 suit where it's red instead of blue. I think the red is cooler.
So it's like Red Hood, basically.
Kinda. It's just his logo's red, and it's obviously spandex like his normal black and blue suit. I just like the red. I think it's a better accent color.
I prefer the blue.
Okay. Well, yeah. I think we covered everything we have time for today. You got anything you want to add real quick or no?
I do, but we're out of time. We can.
Okay. Maybe we'll cover it in a future episode. But thank you everyone for watching. This has been the Friends Without Benefits podcast. We upload every Thursday at 7 a.m. on YouTube and Spotify. We upload on Instagram, X, TikTok, every other day pretty much. You can catch us on there. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Bye bye.